Can I answer the last bit first? As well as learning to fish, he goes fishing, he goes prawning, he takes the kids to the beach. He's learning, after 15 years being banged up in one form or another, how to live a life within all of the beauty that Australia offers, beach life and casual acquaintances and dinners with dear friends. That's Julian. Being here back, for God's sake. I reduce it to about 5 years, the last 5 years, since Julian was dragged out of the embassy and thrown in the dungeons of prison. I've written a little bit. I don't usually write, but if you'll forgive me, So I'll start with the Odyssey, seemed to be muse of the man of twists and turns. London, 2020. After 2 years of campaigning in Europe, Gabriel and I reckon the solution to Julian's persecution lay where the pulse of power flows from the United States, and where mid-pulse Australia could successfully assert herself. Crucially, the United States had the First Amendment of the Bill of Rights, and Julian Assange was a citizen of Australia. So where does power flow from? Whether it's government power or state power. If it's state power, you can't go against it. You can go against the government because the government is there to exercise state power and to keep coherence in its society. Important. If you want to do something, that's what you've got to discern. The European and United Kingdom defence with Stella Assange were vigorous, creative and outstanding. Nils Melzer, United Nations Rapporteur report to the United Nations and book were crucial. Crucial, an important word. Allowed us to move on from those false accusations and the horror of Sweden's behaviour. Addressing our understanding of social activism, that is, there are hundreds of thousands of us, how we're going to handle that. Let 100 flowers bloom. More actions and events we all did, more flowers will bloom, so no central control. January 2021, Gabriel and I toured the United States, forging friendships and building understanding of what the US culture is and how its institutions work in relationship to certain things that we are concerned with. People, in spite of the exuberantly brilliant, brutish ruling class, are decent, hospitable, insightful and helpful. Confidence grew with this understanding. During June and July 2021, Gabriel and I, with Niels Lazarev, toured the United States, and we named it Home Run for Julian Tour, consisting of 16 cities, 25 events. In this way, deepening and increasing our US friendships, and this is important, lodging within relevant Australian institutions of state that we were serious and determined. We advocated, this is a little bit of the first introduction, twists and turns. We advocated praising the essence of the United States Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the secular holy grail, the First Amendment, those golden foundations of US culture, nurturing and sustaining all US citizens from cradle to grave, from first breath to last. So we made ourselves liked. Much have I suffered, laboured long and hard by waves and wars. Add this to the total, bring the trial on. So we took up the fight. In July, August 2023, organised by Gabrielle, we had taken the campaign film Ithaca on the road across the United States. 60 screenings, 45 days, crossing the United States in 42 cities. During week 2, I flew back to Australia for a week, and we attended the Anything to Say events in Sydney and Melbourne, and then I returned to Gabrielle and Neil's in the US. Our relaxation in this intense schedule, we would go to a bar or a diner or both, and in Nebraska bar we happened upon a fundraising event for a travel to a powwow